Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Riri J. If you are new here, welcome. If you are an OG, welcome back. Well, I have been gone for a minute, just been behind the scenes. Comment down below if you are a YouTube creator and you have these creator blocks or a writer's block. Please let me know what you do to get yourself out of those. I just want to first thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. One question that I get asked the most is, should I create an LLC? Should I get a business license for my business? There's a lot of other questions around what does it take to create an LLC and to maintain an LLC. In this video, I will be giving you guys 10 things that you need to consider before creating your LLC. So if you're interested, definitely stay tuned. So let's get right into it. So I will be referencing the LLC in this video. Of course, you have other popular business entities out there, but LLC by far is the most popular. So what is an LLC? An LLC formation limits your personal liability and legally separates you from your business. So essentially, having an LLC in place separates your personal finances, your home, anything that you may have in your name that is an asset. It protects that against your business. There's no yes or no or right or wrong answer when it comes to the question of, do you need an LLC? You don't have to operate as an LLC, but just keep in mind, operating as a sole proprietor, you're not going to have access to the benefits that having an LLC will give you. So let's get right into the benefits of having a business, having an LLC. The first thing is access to government grants. And I will be looking down, guys, on my tablet here because I do want to make sure I don't miss anything. So you'll have access to government grants, corporate grants, and specialty grants. And I'll definitely get into that more in a later video. Another thing is the tax write-offs. Having an LLC provides a great benefit of tax write-off. If you have an in-home office, you can write that off. Your gas receipts, save those for your tax write-offs at the end of the year. Another thing is business credit. Once you build your business credit to a certain point, you're able to acquire cars, you're able to rent apartment spaces and buildings, you're able to purchase Apple products, all under your business LLC. Another great benefit is being able to have access to a business checking account. Now, having a business checking account really opens doors for you. You're going to build a relationship with that bank, and they're going to be more than happy to issue you credit cards and lines of credit for your business as they see fit. So you can either file from your Secretary of State's websites. I'm in North Carolina, so in this case, you will go to sosnc.gov. That way you can go in. They have an amazing interactive tool that'll help you walk through the process of building your LLC. If you don't feel that confident in registering your LLC yourself, you can always use companies like LegalZoom and InkFile. Those are really good companies. Just make sure that you're aware of the fine print and you're aware of the fees that come with filing your LLC through them. So number one, the first thing you want to consider when you're registering your LLC is your business name. Your business name, your LLC name, is one of the most important things that you will need to really think about when you're registering for your LLC. On your state's website, they do have a search bar that you can put in your business name, and it'll let you know whether that business name is taken or not in your state. Keep in mind that you can have the same name as someone else in a different state, but you cannot have the same name of someone in the same state as you. Another thing you want to consider is the domain name. So many people create an LLC name that's available, but the domain name is not available. So you want to make sure that your website address is also available. I do recommend going to GoDaddy.com. You can type in the domain name that you want, and it'll let you know if it's available, and you can also purchase it right then and there. Domain names are very inexpensive. For like $12, $13 a year, you can have your domain name. I recommend buying it for 2 or 3 years if you're going to have longevity in it. Number two is a registered agent. So a registered agent is normally a person in your state that you can appoint to receive documentation in regards to your business. They will have to be in the same state as you, and they will have to have a physical address in the state that you live in. Keep in mind, you don't have to have someone else to be your registered agent. You can be your own registered agent. You can just put your own name and your own personal address or your business address in that spot, and you'll get all of your documents. Number 3 thing you want to consider is your address, okay? Now, whenever you create a business, anything business related is out there for the world to see. If you don't care, definitely go ahead and have at it. But if you want to keep your privacy, you definitely want to make sure that you have either your brick and mortar business address, if you have one. If you don't and you're working virtually, you want to make sure you have some type of a physical address where your documents can come to. Keep in mind that they do not accept P.O. boxes, so do not put your P.O. box in there because it will get rejected, guys. You want to make sure that you have a physical address. So if you're like me and you work out of your personal home, you definitely want to take advantage of these amazing virtual address services. The first one is ipostal1.com. ipostal1.com is an amazing virtual address service. They will provide you with a physical address, and then they will forward it to your personal address. The only thing that your customers will see is that address that ipostal1.com gives you. It also comes with your very own fax number, so you will be given a fax number as well once you sign up with them. Now, I have the service for $9.99 per month. That is not bad to protect your privacy. Another great service that's something like ipostal1.com is Anytime Mailbox. They also have services starting at $9.99. And the third one that I like is snapmailbox.com. They are right now offering a 30-day free trial if you want to look into that. These services also offer office spaces as well. So if you want for a higher price per month, you can have office space that you can rent out. There's a ton of other great places that you can sign up for virtual mailboxes, but these are just 3 of my faves, so definitely try them out. I'll have them all 3 linked down below for you to check out, and if you have any questions about them, definitely leave a comment below. Number 4 is your articles of organization. Also known as articles of association, these forms are used to establish a limited liability company at the state level. They establish the rights, powers, duties, liabilities, and other obligations between each member of the LLC. So in layman terms, your articles of organization is like a birth certificate for your business. Essentially, it just kind of lay out what your business is and how everything is going to be run within your business within one little snapshot. On your Secretary of State's website, these are pre-fillable PDFs. So all you would do is plug in what you want. Now, if you have a lot of different nuances for your business, you may want to reach out to a business attorney or someone who can help you fill out an article of organization. But if you have a basic business, you just fill in the blanks and keep it moving. Number 5 is the cost. So of course, having an LLC is a cost, and that can also go back to saying, hey, do I need an LLC? Because there is a cost associated. So to register your LLC on the Secretary of State's website, it is $125 plus a $2 upcharge for filing it electronically. So number 6 is filing your annual reports. So an annual report is literally you kind of checking in with the state, making sure your information for your business is updated, any new type of registered agents, any new members are added or removed. You also want to make sure your address is correct, and it is required of you to file your annual reports. The cost of annual reports is $203 for the state of North Carolina. So just keep that in mind when you are considering registering for your LLC. There is going to be an annual cost of $203 to maintain your LLC. Number 7, your operating agreement. Now, most states does not require you to have an operating agreement, but an operating agreement is so important when it comes to establishing the structure and outlining how your business operates. So just to give you kind of more of a definition of what an operating agreement is, It is also known as an LLC agreement. It establishes the rules and structure for the LLC and can help address any issues that arise during business operations. So essentially, it's a document that you can have in your business file. So if you ever had to go to court for anything, you will have that document outlining how your business is structured. This really helps in legal matters. Again, it's not recommended by most states, but it's so important to have. You can do a single member operating agreement. You can also do a multi-member operating agreement if you have multiple partners within your LLC. That way they can all sign and you can all kind of have everything laid out within that operating agreement. Again, I recommend keeping those documents with your other business documents. I have linked below the single member and multi-member operating agreement templates for you to review. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to me in the comment box below. And if you have any input, definitely leave them below in the comments. I will greatly appreciate it. Number 8 is your taxes. Now, you definitely want to make sure that you file your taxes every year, guys. I don't care if you don't make any money for your business in a year, you always want to file your taxes because the states are very big on business owners not filing their taxes. They will be on you, and you can potentially be penalized for not filing because you didn't make any money and now you're paying money. That's just not efficient at all. Just if you have a $0 amount that you made, you just write it as zero it out, and you submit your taxes. That's all you have to do. But it's so important to always remember to file your taxes. Keep that in mind before you register your LLC. Number 9 is applying for your EIN. Now, this is very self-explanatory, guys. You just go to irs.gov and then you click the link where it says apply for your EIN and you follow the prompts. It is that simple, that easy. I will be going over it a little bit more in depth in my next video. You definitely want to have an EIN number. Your EIN number is your tax identifying number. That's all it is. You will need that to file your taxes. It's like your tax social security number in a sense. It's for tax purposes. So you want to make sure that you have that locked in and you apply for it. I know the process for an EIN can take some time. So just know that when you do file for your EIN, it could be a couple of weeks before you get that in the mail. Number 10 is your Dun and Bradstreet number. Now, your Dun and Bradstreet number is one of the numbers that you definitely want to register for and apply for once you get back your EIN number and you get your LLC paperwork back and everything is good to go, because the DNB number is like a credit magnet, okay? It is the number, it's a 9-digit number, and it's based on your credit worthiness. It is tied to your business's credit worthiness, guys. So every time you apply for a business loan or you want to open a trade line, they're going to be referencing the DNB. And we will be going over building business credit in my next video. Your DNB number will play a huge part when it comes to registering for trade lines and building your business credit. You want that DNB number to be on point, guys, because that can be the differentiator between being qualified or disqualified for certain loans and things of that nature. The website that you will go to is dnb.com and just simply follow the prompts and register for your DNB number. So guys, that is everything. Those are the 10 main things that I wish I was told before I registered for my LLC. Also, if you have additional questions about how to get your LLC set up, the state of North Carolina has a really good resource, guys, and it's free for business owners. The website is edpnc.com, guys. That's edpnc.com. It is the Business Link North Carolina. It is a free resource for business owners who are looking to start their LLC, start their business. They will set up a consultation for you and answer all of your questions for free. I have it linked. And, tell them Riri sent you if you do use their services. But the entrepreneur climate is sizzling hot right now. You want to make sure you have a good foundation. So if you have any questions, definitely leave them down below in the comment box. Share this information if you know someone could very much so benefit from it. and like the video if you enjoyed the content. Guys, until next time, be powerful, be inspired, be motivated. You got this, guys. Take care.